Oh, good evening. What do they say? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone around the world. How are we doing today? It is not Evil Kitty. Although Evil Kitty has been trying to eat me recently. He's been... Bro's got issues. But what do we do? How are we doing, Sandkill? It is Friday Eve is what I like to call it. I decided not to call it Thursday anymore. See, like, did you see that? I don't know if you saw that. But Evil Kitty just fucking... it just went wild, dude. But yeah, I don't call it... somebody said it. I'm not going to take credit for it. Let me not take credit for it, but... somebody called it Friday Eve instead of Thursday, and I was like, you know what? You're actually a genius. By my standards. My standards? Not terribly high. Alright, but it's good enough, right? The label is all that matters. I feel like this is really far away from me today. A friend of mine wanted you to see this. Said understandable crash out. He was crashing out. He's currently... oh man, he's crashing out right now. I just got home not too long ago, and he's over here in the windowsill. He's just got that look on his face like he's about to get into something absolutely devious. So we'll see. Hopefully not. Why can't I hear this? Okay, there we go. But how are we doing? This Friday? Oh, excited about Friday. So excited. I actually went, I've been getting back into golf, and that's just, oh man. I don't know if anybody plays golf who watches this, but it's just, if you don't play for a while, you go back out there and just make an absolute fool out of yourself. Little kids are hitting way better than you. You're just fucking over there topping it. Hit the ball and it goes like 2 yards. You're like, that one was close. That was better than last time. I didn't even hit the ball, so, you know. Oh, here it comes. My biggest fear about Mr. Kitty is the fact Kitty giving the 100-yard stare and did it delete my video? I never saw your video. I don't know if it pops up in the chat or not. But yeah, Kitty does give the 1,000-yard stare. My biggest fear is the fact that one day I'm afraid he's gonna come onto my desk and step on my keyboard and end stream like right in the middle of it. See, like, where are you going? Why did you come up here just to... I don't get that. We need a kitty cam. I don't know if y'all have ever seen those videos of where they put the cameras like little GoPros on cats, and then you just watch them while they're out in the wild. They just like run around and I don't know, they interact with other kitties. It's like somewhere in Europe or the East. I don't know. It's really cool to watch, but we do need a GoPro for him. I don't know if that will work. He's got issues, dude. I don't know how else to put it. Like, right, y'all can just see, dude. But we'll see if we can get a GoPro on him. I don't know how feasible that is. How feasible is a GoPro for you? See, like, I don't know. He'd probably try to eat it off. Kitty will do that one day. And should I add you in the server with the video? Let me open up Discord. I don't think I have it open. Let me see. Let me see. You can pop it in wherever. You don't have to add me. Or yeah, you can add me. It don't matter. It don't matter. Those videos are so funny. They're great, aren't they? You just see them, like, you can tell they're interacting with each other. Like the cats, they run into each other and just like stare at each other. And then they just sprint off. It's like, what are they doing? And recently, he's been talking to me a lot more. You know, I think he learns really well. Because used to, I've had him for close to a year now. It's probably been 7 or 8 months. And when I first got him, he didn't really like talk to me that much. And I think now that I'll reciprocate his energy, he'll be like, and I'm like, and he'll be like, yeah, that's what I meant. You get it? Yeah, he's getting a little more talkative, which I think is almost becoming a bad thing, because then he's gonna think he can just talk about everything, and I don't want to hear everything that he has to say, to be honest. He doesn't get an opinion around here. No opinion for him. 0 opinions. See, it's like, I don't need every song to be a battle music. Just relax. But yeah, maybe we can get a GoPro on him. I think that would just be an absolute phenomenal. People could type in chat, little command, and be like, kitty cam. Just swaps right away from my face to kitty. What is this? Oh my god. Yeah. That's an insane video. Like, what are we talking about? No modding my game? Is that what Vintage Story? The Vintage Story devs are probably... They probably are like... Well, I mean, they made the game for modding, but dang. Like, who makes those kinds of videos? I don't understand. I don't know where you come up with that shit. Shaded Sweetwater, what's up, Lucas? How are you doing? My friend, how are you doing? We're doing great. Friday Eve. Absolutely wonderful. I wish I had a cold drink, but I've got water, so that's like the next best thing. Almost. But yeah, Friday Eve. Tomorrow's going to be a good day. I can just feel it in my bones. I'm going to be hanging out with my father this weekend. Today is going to be... I'm going to end the stream around 8. I've got, unfortunately, the only sucky part about Friday for me tomorrow is I do have to get up at 3:30, but that's all right. We're not here to complain. It's not about me. Okay? We're here to have a good time, right? We're here to build some stuff. Actually, we're here to hammer our lives away. That's what we're really here for, which is highly unfortunate, but doing good. Dying repeatedly in Vintage Story, but good in real life. Oh no, dying repeatedly in Vintage Story. That's about par for the course, I would say. So, I mean, I would say, yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty good day. Doing good in real life. Excellent. That's good to hear. That's extremely good to hear. Always want to hear that. Hopefully everybody is doing wonderful. I did, I saw this video. Before we get started, I do have to talk about this video that I saw that I thought was just crazy. And I don't know if y'all are on Reddit any, but I scroll Reddit when I'm bored at work sometimes. And there's this subreddit. It's called r/damn. That's interesting. I feel like it pops up on everyone's feed because it's just like, oh hey, like a caterpillar that's like looks like a rainbow or some shit like that, you know what I mean? But there's this one, and it's a dude in India who's laying in his bed, and a king cobra. I don't know the difference. Is there a difference between regular cobras and king cobras? I don't know. It was a king cobra. Wow, already get started. It's a cobra. It gets into his house. Bro's just laying there. He's just laying back in bed, like blankets half on, lights on, and he just videos for like a minute straight of this snake just crossing his legs. It's the craziest shit I've ever seen. It's like the longest minute of my life. He's laying there, and it's on this side. Oh, somebody just emailed me. He's laying there, and it's on his right side, right? You at first you can only see the tail, and you're like, "What? Get the fuck out of there! What are you doing?" And it comes across, slithers across him, and then you finally see the head, and you're like, "Oh my god!" And then it comes back the other way, across him again, and then you just watch the head, and it disappears, and then it comes around this pillow, and then he as he's doing this, he like turns the camera around, he's like, "Oh," it's like, bro, you're about to get eaten. Get the fuck out of there. And it comes through this pillow, dude, and it just like, I don't know if y'all have seen those snakes where they kind of, they're like real low, and then they just like, it is literally the scariest thing I've ever seen, because it just like rises up like this. It looks like the movie, I've talked about it before, the one that creeps me out. Oh, what is that called? Life, with the Calvin alien thing, where it just kind of like, before it eats somebody, it just kind of like rises up. It does this to like an insane degree, and I'm just like bro, doesn't move, no nothing. It's fucking, oh man, it's spooky. Maybe I'll put it in the Discord. This is literally the spookiest thing I've ever seen. I hate snakes, so I think I'd probably just pass out. No one told me you couldn't have crops at ground level in the tropics. Can you not? I wouldn't have been able to tell you that. Honestly, Lucas, I would have figured you would have been the one to tell me that, because you usually have all the information, so I didn't know that was the thing. That's what VS needs. Huge danger noodles. Yeah, danger noodle is hilarious. Yeah, we do need danger noodles, don't we? That's fucking good. That's good. I've never heard that before. Danger noodles. That's what I like right there. Yes. Instead, all I've got is Danger Kitty. No danger noodles. Why is this telling me that's way behind? All right. Yeah, Danger Noodles is good, dude. I like that. I'm gonna start referring to that to them as that. 90% of my crops died from heat. Oh, so you even have to. I guess it makes sense though. They make you balance it between cold and heat. Oh man. Howdy, what's up, Diesel? What is up, Diesel? I have a friend that they refer to as Diesel at work. I want to make sure I have. Maybe my volume on my headset is just low. Oh, there we go. Yeah, my volume on my headset is low. My bad. This is a little loud. There we go. Excelente. Okay, so the plan for today is I really wanted to be able to do some of this work off stream, but unfortunately work calls, real work calls. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna continue on from where we left off, which was hammering out some stuff. But that's fine. I think we're almost to red clay, so let me make sure I put that down. So we want to do red clay. I mean, yeah, red clay? No, fire clay. Fire clay, which I think we have maybe enough flint for, maybe. And a bit of tavern music. Oh, hey. I was making cookies? Oh, what kind of cookies? What kind of cookies? I'm back from my eternal death of fixing my zero eternal death. It was not a fun experience, huh? Cookies, share the love. Yeah, what kind of cookies are we making? Oh, sugar cookies? Okay. Dang, are you like a sugar? I'm with Lucas. So share the. You come in here with cookies and you're not sharing. One cookie for $2,000. All right, deal. Actually, best I could do is 10 rusty gears. How about that? Yo, what's up, red shirt? What is up? What's up, Emily? We got the whole gang in here. How are y'all doing? How are we doing? No, I like life. I finished school today. Hey, come on. Big W right there. W for everybody finishing school out there. I guess it is that time of year, ready to enjoy. Oh, I was doing the hatch doors. That's what I was doing. Ready to enjoy the summer, I imagine. I reckon. First time making them. I'll put frosting on them. Oh my God, it's your first time? Okay. Maybe I don't want one then. I'll take that back. I let you test those for me first and then get back to me on that. All right. How about that? Where do I keep my iron blooms? They're all in here. Okay, so 28 pieces of flint here. Ooh. We really need to make this to where it goes 2 different ways, which would be great. Oh, I don't have to get up as early as I thought, based off my text message. Great. Okay. I want meh cookies, bro. If I'm spending 2K, yeah, they better be some insane cookies if they're 2K. Oh, hold on. We got to make the honorary. The honorary guest is making his appearance. Come here. Yay. I'm on top. Finished school ages ago. I'm on top band now. Oh, also made the highest band. Okay, so we're having a good time, red shirt, dude. Congratulations. Let's go. Big W. I'm a good baker. There's no way, bros only. Are we really like that? Here, wave at the camera. Don't. You look like I'm like choking you out. Here, have some life to you. Have some life to you. There you go. There you go. There you go. Wow, you're being actually really calm right now. A very easy choice in life, cookies. Our money cookie brings me a lot of happiness. $2,000 it is. Take my money. Take my money, Rose Dudley. He's lying. Worst cook ever. Probably burned his house down. It's 40 degrees in your area. I'm moving where you're at. Can you get me a first class ticket, a one-way trip? Man. Let's see. All right, so let me focus up. That way we're not wasting our days away. It is winter, which is its own tragedy. Wow, this guy's... Oh, wow, these are all dead, huh? But these are growing. I don't... Died from too low of temperatures. Did we plant... We planted these yesterday, so I don't understand. I don't understand. We planted these yesterday. It's... Like, what? What the heck? I rarely burn stuff. Stop the cap. You cut off my manhood, human. You want me to have a life? I'm going to sleep. Yeah, he's not too into it. He's been getting... The weird thing is, though, about that is he has been getting his... You're going to lay on my keyboard, dude. He's been getting his energy back. Like, he's back to his heyday. I don't understand. I don't understand what his deal is. Okay, you're trying to lay on my keyboard, dude, and this is just not going to happen. You're going to end the stream. I'm going to be pissed. I thought it was a nice car. Turned out it was a evil car. He stole my Oh, whoops. Can I get this, please? He stole my bacon bits. Oh, yeah, I did. He's no farmer. Greenhouse extends growing time. It doesn't let you grow stuff in winter. Oh, the greenhouse only keeps it. Oh, well, so basically what you're telling me is I'm SOL. For anybody that's never heard of SOL, by the way, that means I'm shit out of luck. Well, that sucks. I didn't know that. So, like, what are you supposed to do? Starve? Oh, look at that. I forgot I have my game settings, like, maxed out. Let's just bring that down so we don't crash the entire... There we go. We don't crash out. Man, that's tragic. That truly is... You are... I was trying to lay on my keyboard right now, dude. Okay. So, let's do our hammering. Or our curing real quick while we catch up on some things. How come... Why can't I... Hello? Oh, I can't... Oh, I have to cook these first. I forgot. Oh. Oh. No. Forgot you have to cook these. Man. Do I have some brown coal bits left over to cook these? I might just have to use black coal. Yeah, don't judge me. I feel like black coal's a tough resource to use for this, you know? Like, I feel like I should really be using something else, but it is what it is. Well, actually, you know what? I am going to use coal instead of brown coal for the fact that I feel like I can get more burn duration out of the coal. And I don't know if the burn duration carries over to, like, the forge, you know what I mean? Because, like, obviously the black coal is going to have a better duration here, but is it the same for when you put it in a forge? I feel like, I want to say no, but I feel like the devs wouldn't let that slide. You know what I mean? You try hunting, but most animals don't have much meat on them. That's why you store, yeah, you have to actually prepare. So, for anyone out there who's getting ready for winter, dude, you don't get to winter. I have a little bit of food. I have just a tiny, it's in there. We're not going to open it up just yet. Did I want to cook some more iron? No, we have 32 iron blooms. We're good on that. G, baby. Yeah, the only thing you can do is customize your world area right before you make a world. There's a button you can do, so farm. Oh, okay. Winter does stink, Diesel. Winter is fat L. Fat L for winter. Am I right? Am I right, Jet? I don't know. Winter's very, pretty. Very pretty. I'll say that. Look at this nice little smoke coming off here. But I can't get anything done. Black coal is super efficient. Oh, it is the same on the forge? Okay. Okay, well, don't let me disrespect. I'm going to go up there and actually get the rest of this mined out, and then we can start laying down the foundation while that stuff is ironing out. But while that is ironing out, let's make sure that it is hot enough to be worked. It's too cold to be worked. Ah, see, I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, silly, and I put my brown coal up. Okay. All right. Still didn't make a proper sillage. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I didn't. No, they're actually trying to replicate what you do in real life. You either go out, farm so you have food for the winter, or you don't. And you die. Definitely a survival thing. I know. I knew they wouldn't let me slide on that, huh? Just get a bunch of cans. A break cleaner. Please make proper cellar with shelves and stuff. I want to say, when we do make the castle, I want to go all in on the interior and make everything that we, you know, actually need. Once this gets warmed up, we slap it on there. We're going to go to the top of the mountain and clear that out a little bit. I'm the one that used black coal on a kiln just because I know that someone would be mad about it. Black coal, not... Talk to Tex, I give up on you. I never, why does it feel like this arm is so far away from me? I haven't ever used Talk to Text, but my girlfriend uses it, like, religiously. Is it really worth using? You know, they just send text messages and stuff. Maybe I should hop on. Too much realism. I'd rather just play Minecraft. It's not for the weak of heart. I will say that, or whatever they say, the faint of heart. Yeah, the faint of heart. Somebody actually did leave a comment on the most recent video. What'd they say? Let me actually see if I can. Let me see if I can actually pull it up so y'all can read it and we can get everybody's thoughts. Everybody can freaking rage. No rage towards this guy. Just want to see y'all's opinion on this. Let's see if I can find this comment. He was making a Minecraft comment. I'm just actually gonna let y'all read it. I don't want to spoil it. I am lame pal. I play Scar games all day. I have a friend that let me see if I can go to this. Let me go to this. Don't play my video though. Nope. Let's see. Okay, this is what he said. Let me show y'all. No capture, is that the one? Let's do this one. Yes, okay. Let me resize that so it makes sense. That's weird that it's off a little bit. It's odd. Okay. He said, oh, I thought this was the one that had my face in it. I guess this doesn't have my face. That's all right. He said, people might say Minecraft doesn't have as in-depth mechanics as this game. That's true, but I don't think I've seen one base/structure that comes anywhere close to Minecraft. The builds in this game look like dog shit. Oh my gosh. Like, geez. How about this? How about go eat shit, buddy? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Just to comment on what he's saying here. I'll respond to him later. I think it's more nuanced than that. Someone like me who has dyslexia and has a very time spelling and interacting with the video, especially I have to. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. Interesting. Bro plays car games but still doesn't have a snow runner. I don't care. I'm old, thanks. Fuck. I don't think Logan has ever seen chiseling. Here's my thing. Here's my take on this. I feel like, I mean, for one, you have to think about just the player base as a whole in terms of population. You have such a massive population. I hope y'all just saw Caesar in the background just fucking wigging out. Your player base population for Minecraft is absolutely massive. So obviously you're going to have a lot more talent, for one. And then also for two, I feel like beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? So it's somewhat subjective. And I think it's just like texture packs. Like, I've seen some people use texture packs in Minecraft where I was like, dude, this texture pack looks like, why would you ever use this? This looks awful. And I think that Vintage Story, in my opinion, has kind of a grimier look, if you will, or a more rugged look. It's not as bright and vibrant. So I think the builds, like, I know I suffered with that with the cobblestone quite a bit, just feeling like the cobblestone was blending in, but I think it's just because everything's not so, it doesn't like pop out as much. Like, Minecraft is very saturated visual. So I think it's also just a matter of what you like. So that's my thoughts on that. I don't think Logan, I like how you called him Logan by his fucking, that's funny. I'm pretty sure this is just a person trolling it. It's all it could be. Apparently hasn't looked up how in depth you can build in this game. That's what I'm saying. I don't think, for one, he's probably not aware of how much how in detail you can get with everything, for sure. I imagine he's not too in the weeds on that. Maybe Logan's watching this. Logan, if you're there, fucking, hey man, depends on what you enjoy. Minecraft is more simple. Minecraft is more simple, but just from a purely building perspective, one of the things that I mentioned before is the fact that in Minecraft, you have to build such a grand structure to get detail because of something like not being able to chisel, right? Like, with this, you can make smaller structures and fit so much more detail, and it feels more lived in. It doesn't just feel like you built a big empty structure for the sake of looking cool, you know? Which is fine. I mean, there's really nothing wrong with that. Like you said, Diesel, it's all a matter of what you like. But that's what the game's supposed to have, is kind of a drab look because of the theme of its theme around scary Edgar Allan Poe kind of things. It's not supposed to have a poppy, edgy color. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's you put it perfectly. That's what I wanted to say, honestly. You put it in much better words, Emily. Excellent. Yeah, it's supposed to have that kind of drab look. Now, what I wanted to do was take this layer off, but not this below layer, because that's just would take far too long. I feel like it's been bright for a while. I get you, but TBH, before modeling, I was a professional builder. I'll spit some knowledge on me. Drop some knowledge in the chat. A professional builder. What does that entail? Is that like architect or like hands-on carpentry type stuff? for a little bit there, going to college, I wanted to be an architect, but it was more so for me about the design than like actually, I mistaken architect for like just making the building look cool rather than the actual function of it. Because I believe architects actually do an insane amount of math. And I don't want the weight of the, you know, there we go. I don't want the weight of that building collapsing, possibly based off my trash designs. I can't have that on my shoulders. I just want to be like, hey, this is what it should look like. Make it work. Make it work, smart guy. I don't know how these games work. It's a mix. I basically do both. Oh, okay. A little bit of both, eh? Dip your toes in both waters. I like that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm all about I think my issue is why I would never make a good engineer is because of the fact that I'm all about like aesthetics and I'm never about function, you know? And I feel like people definitely get paid more for making shit function than making it look cool. People get paid a lot for making it look cool. There's some cool stuff out there, but I don't know. I'm just never as I'm just like, does it look cool? Yes. Or I'm the same way with clothes. Even if the, you know, the shirt is uncomfortable, if it looks cool, I don't care. I don't care. If the pants are a little bit too tight, but they look, you know, a little snazzy, shit, I'll get them. I don't care that they're uncomfortable. Make me look good. You know, I'm all about the swag. I like simple building in Minecraft. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. I think you can like you said, it's just a matter of choice. Minecraft has its place. Minecraft is definitely more for kids, especially now, but I feel like Vintage Story is more for people who want to have more of an interaction with the world, more mature theme. And because all I do this advanced work, so I need a break. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that is another thing is when you do a lot of work, having something to kind of relax in and you're not struggling as much. I think the thing with this game is it gives you a sense of meaning. And it does have a more mature theme because I feel like, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Vintage Story has a more, I don't want to say like a more mature audience, but the audience is definitely of the older variety, in my opinion. I don't have any analytics data. Well, I don't have any data to back that up, but that's just pure subjective. That's just my feelies. That's me just putting my feelers out there and feeling it up. I don't really know if that's appropriate, but kids, my inner kid loves me, I guess. I'm 82 years old. 82 years old, but switch the 8 and the 2. I'm 28. I don't know if I'm going to make it to 82. Come to think of it, do you really want to, is there anybody in here? What is y'all's, like, age that you want to make it to? Because I feel like at a certain point, you know, it's kind of just like, let's call it a day. Vintage Story takes on life more harshly. Yeah, it gives you that realistic aspect for people that like the realism. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I don't mean like adult, like X-rated or anything. I mean like you kind of have to have a certain age to understand how to. Yeah, you need to be able to. It does have it's a higher barrier to entry. Any age, I am doomed young. What is it a Kesha song that is called Die Young? I think. Wake up in the morning feeling like, oh, I was about to say P. Diddy, but that, you know, that didn't age very well, did it? Huh, that's kind of crazy. I didn't think about that. Well, there's that. Pretty sure I got oil in my veins. You got that ice in your veins. How about that? You could do the celebration that all the NBA superstars do. I got ice in my veins, but you can say oil. Right on, brother. 80? 80 is a good number, I feel like. 80 is a pretty good number. I feel like if you can make it to 80, you're like doing pretty good, you know? I only listen to classics, Law. By classics, do you mean like Beethoven and Mozart and Eric Satie? No Kesha? I like every type of music. Every music has its place. Mozart, W Mozart. Shout out to those guys. I make it to 50, then kill me. Hands are gonna be all screwed up. I do like the classics actually. I really like them when I'm trying to like focus on things. I'll put some classical music in the background. My cat just took my water. I don't know if you can see this, but I had my water bottle lid off and my cat just took the lid away from me. It's gone. I'm never getting that back, that's for sure. 50s to 90s. That's a lot. That's a broad range. I feel like you can't say that. Like, yeah, existing. Put on classical music and watch the world end. What is that? There's that song that I like. God dang, dude. It's so misty up here. This is just going to be hell. Although this is going to look cool when the castle's here and we come in there and freaking get all warm and cozy. Oh, yeah, brother. My grandmother actually lived being 98. Oh, so you have good genetics then. Hey, you have good genetics then. I don't know. I'm not freezing to death. I'm starving to death. I didn't realize that. My bad. My bad. That's kind of wild. 98 is insane. Is she a good cardiovascular health? Does she like walk a lot or is she just built different? My Irish grandma lived to 75 LD, so you're in trouble, dude. You're done. You're done. Not good genetics. No, I'm playing. I have a great aunt who's 95. She's still healthy, can walk around and stuff. She doesn't even look 95. I feel like the big thing is once you get older, like if you can just run, if you can just jog for as long as you can, and then when you can't jog anymore, just walk as an elderly person. I feel like walking is what keeps you, you know, it's all about motion. Yeah, motion, twin. No. I really do think that walking is the key to living forever. I don't know. I mean, I don't think that's outlandish. And I don't do a lot of walking right now, so that's kind of a problem. I don't really actually know if I have any more food besides grain. I should have some food somewhere. Hello, food. Yes, thank you. Should I make stew out of this or should I just eat it raw? Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, it's over for real. She never smoked or ate bad food or drank. I see, and sometimes here's my thing about this. And I'll get to this in a second. When most of my family serves Confederate. That's crazy. She was super healthy. The only thing she had was dementia, but other than that, the rest of her life was just fine. I don't know. Dementia sucks, though. Dementia's tough. She started that right at the end. Yeah, it seems like, you know, what in the world? I'm sorry. It's, yeah, once dementia kicks in, it seems like it just goes downhill so quickly. So quickly. It's unfortunate. But, here's my thing about the drinking and smoking and all that stuff is like, you see some people that smoke for their entire lives, never get cancer, and they live to be like 100 and they smoke their entire life. It's like, all right, bro, we get it. You're built different. Just relax. Sheesh. We did not know it was like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. Have y'all seen people like that? I've heard of people like that. They've smoked all their lives. My great grandma, she dipped all her life, dude. She had one of those she had one of those metal cans. She was old school, dude. She had one of those tin cans. She'd freaking patua in that thing, you know, where it hits the tin can. It's like dink. It makes a little metal noise. She was the lady. I want to move to somewhere rural. Big fan of rural. Have you not lived in did you grow up in a rural area? I grew up in a rural area, so I'm a big fan of rural areas. I will never smoke. I will drink though. Yeah, smoking is like, there's like drinking, which is like not healthy for you, but in moderation, I think it seems fine over a long period of time. But like smoking is like no bueno. Some people probably have stronger lungs than others. I can breathe in a lot of air. Play intermittent fast a lot and then eat pretty healthy. And I walk. I'm pretty lucky. I'm 37. I don't have any bad signs on my health screening right now. Oh, so that's pretty good. That is pretty good. It's good that you have good habits already, because it seems like most people, it takes them to like they're in their late 40s and 50s to be like, okay, I need to get my shit together. Alcohol is not as good as soda. I mean, I don't know how bad soda is compared to alcohol now that I think about it. Beer is the best. My father has done chew forever. My dad just recently quit chew, actually. Now I've lived in the suburbs. Come to where I live in Indiana. It's a rural town in Indiana. Shout out to Indiana. Drinking in moderation is probably fine. If you get into stuff like gin that's not as healthy. But here's my thing about this. When it comes to like the debate, well, this is kind of nuanced, but if you think about soda, like if you were to be like, okay, which one is worse for you? Soda or alcohol? Oh, look, you could see little guy in the background. You see him freaking out. He's playing with my lid. You could say soda is not good for you. Okay. Alcohol, also not good for you. It's like poison, basically. But you could also say, all right, let me take both into consideration over a long period of time. If you're an alcoholic, I'm thinking about this perspective from addiction, because I feel like it's a lot easier to get addicted to soda, and like probably I would like to see the population that's addicted to soda. It's got to be like 60 or 70%. I mean, everybody's drinking soda, but you're not as likely to get addicted to alcohol unless you are like predisposed, unless you have that kind of personality. The volatility of alcohol addiction is much higher, you know, in terms of how much damage it's going to do. Likelihood of getting addicted, or like how often you're going to be doing it, is less, I feel like, for the average person. But soda is cool. You know, soda's normal. Everybody drinks soda, right? So you're going to drink like 3 to 4 cans over 30 to 40 years. What that does to you over that period of time is none of my business, okay? That's for this guy to figure out down here. He's currently in the soda experiment process. His drink of choice was Mountain Dew. I don't have my lid. I was gonna put my lid back on. I would probably say alcohol in moderation would be better. Soda is just so full of sugar, chemicals, and other things that shouldn't be in your body. And see, that's the exact point that I'm getting at. That's you put it in better words than I could. That's the exact point I'm getting. It has so much shit in it, and it's so addictive that I feel like most people drink alcohol in a fairly moderated way. Alcohol is a depressant. Just let me be free. I don't know. Is it a depressant? I mean, I feel like it depends on personality, because I've seen people where they just fucking... I could see it being a depressant, actually. I feel like that would make sense. But I tell you what, actually, everybody listen to this. Screw all that other soda, alcohol, nah. Pickle juice. What do you know about pea juice, huh? What is your deal? What are you doing? What do you know about pea juice? You just drink pea juice, you'll be good for the rest of your life. I tell you what, you're leaving to 120. Hey man, I need you to get out of the way. You go drink some pickle juice. Maybe you can get right. Maybe you can get right, right? Yeah. Bro, the jug. Whole ass jug, right? Pickle juice is natural. I've had a really rough life. It helps me feel good inside. Nothing wrong with a little help. Remember, every single thing we can do can be an addiction through video games. Eating, it depends on how much emphasis you put on it. Everything has a balance. I 100% agree with you. I couldn't agree more, actually. It's all in moderation. It really is. It's cliche for a reason, you know? Pickle juice would make me want to die faster. No, pickle juice gives you that little amp. It gives you that little, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, dude. Can we get it together? Can we get it together, man? Yeah. Pickle juice makes me want to die inside. No, you just have to try. So it gives you a little zing. Makes you feel just a tiny bit better. Let's kern this while we're letting the iron blooms do their thing. Thank you very much. I'll put it on here in this discussion. I used to think pickles were a natural growing vegetable, but it's actually a cucumber. On that note, cucumbers, not bad. Cucumbers are not bad, but they're just not very tasty. They're like good with some different, you know, you put some sauce on it. Put something a little different on some cucumbers. Put a little salt and pepper. I can get behind that. I can get behind that. But on their own, they're nowhere good as pickles do. Chef's kiss. Picklage. Okay, what white girl saddle? As a person that doesn't really drink a lot, I just enjoy the taste every once in a while. I would get to enjoy something. I like tasting different types. I just drink maybe once or twice a year. That's what I am. I do like once or twice a month, maybe. Like very rarely do I ever. And I used to just get absolutely sauced when I was younger, but now it's just like I just drink. I'll have like a few and feel good, and that'll do me for, you know, whatever. I usually only do it when I'm hanging with like friends or anything like that, and that doesn't happen very often. Are you ever gonna make a non-dirt windmill? I see. The thing is, I want to. I want to do that, but I feel like we don't have the time for that. Actually, you know what? Let me actually show you something. I don't remember if you were there when we did this personally, but if y'all were there, let me go back and show y'all this real quick. I did have a windmill idea for the castle, so we'll go through that real quick. For some reason, it just tastes nasty. I'm 37, proud to say that I've never been drunk. Yeah, I have some friends as well that they don't like have never had a sip in their life. It's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. Okay, so we were doing this kind of wallage stuff last time. This is whatever. But I did make I like this area, by the way. Yeah. I made a windmill section here. It goes like here and up on this little tower, and it'll come into this area. So I think it'll be a good little integration. That'll work very well. It comes out here, and I think that's the perfect spot for it. It obviously doesn't look, I don't know, I think it's fine. What do you think? It's fine. I try to show off. I just don't like the idea of being drunk. I had someone to my family that was drunk, and I hated the way they act, so I won't do it. Completely fair. Completely fair. There are some people out there. I really don't get the people out there who do get intoxicated, and it's just like they have just the shittiest attitude when they do it. It's like, dude, this is not good. This is not good. But do you guys think this is okay for the windmill to be there? Does that feel like it makes sense there, or should we build a separate tower for it or put it in a different spot? I'm looking and taking all opinions. It comes in and down all the way to the basement area. Down here. Now the only thing is if I want to fit like a large wooden gear here. I get dumb ideas going. Windmill should be outside castle, maybe. I know it's not very natural, eh? Farms are usually outside. So should we? Oh. Here's the thing about the farming aspect of things. Like, should we? All our crops are gonna die up here in the winter. Should we build our farms and windmill everything separate? Okay, here is my idea. But if I want a lazy farm, pal, yeah. How about that? What about that? Yes, the windmill looks great like that. Okay, perfect. I think it doesn't make the most sense from a practical perspective, but you know, it's fine. Or not from a practical perspective. I'm about to lose battery on my phone, so I'm about to get off. But you guys have a great night. Okay, see you, Emily. Good night. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. I appreciate it. Have a good weekend. Have a great Friday. And thank you for coming in and hanging out. Always a wonderful time. So, looks fire, so keep it. I think I'm going to keep it for the sake of I need it like this and to be up there will make it easier on my life. But eventually I do want to make a windmill slash farm slash town area below the castle. Wow, you can almost see down into the depths. Into the beast, the belly of the whale. What is down here? I have to know now. Hello. Oh, wow. It's all just misty. Lucas put a picture in the group chat of, I've never seen it so misty. It's insane. Or I mean in the Discord. I don't know why I said group chat. But yeah, I eventually kind of want to make a town down here. And then have the town below the castle. I feel like that would be cool. That's a lot of work, man. Yeah, it is a lot of work. It's a buttload of work, but I'm here for it. Right? As long as we got the team, we can keep it going. We can do anything we put our minds to, I believe. Blacksmith shop. Yeah, we're gonna have all sorts of different stuff. Blacksmith shop, maybe a clockworker shop. Have some locusts in there. I'm just kidding. I don't think we can do that, but a man can dream, right? A man can dream. I'll take suggestions. No inappropriate suggestions, though. We're not building any phallic objects. No phallic objects. So what do we need to do here? We've got this amount. Let's see how much this gives us. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I just need 8. I just need 8, Chet. We're trying to get 9 stacks of fire clay, I believe. I did have the notes, but then my notes got deleted. Yes, we can. You get angry at it. Yeah, that's usually how it goes until I start cussing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay, perfect. For some reason, I thought we were gonna have to. I didn't realize we were that close. Okay, wonderful. Well, that's good. So that's that part done. Now the other things that we need are the iron hatches. So let's hammer that John out. Put this back in here. Oh, whoops. Oops. Candalius. Thank you. What should I do with these Candalius? I don't know. I've had them for a while. I guess these don't expire or go out. Let me put them in the windmill. I feel like that's an appropriate spot. Both my lanterns are... Shut up, Bartholomew! We're trying to do work here. Oh, wow. Wow, look at that. Look at that. That's so beautiful. Oh, man, to be fair, I'm doing 2 car models right now because I got mad at one. Yeah, if you're anything like me, you just spaz out for no reason. You're like, I'm not happy with this. Let me make another one. I don't know if that's just a... This is a little... Just calm down. I don't know if that's just... You need to trust the process. I don't know if you need to trust the process and just keep building out whatever you're currently building, car model wise, or you do need to just start from scratch. Maybe you didn't have a good base. You know what I mean? Because I feel like sometimes with the castles that I make, I get halfway in it and I'm like, I hate this. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. But then sometimes I end up finishing it out and I'm like, oh, this is a lot better than what I originally had anticipated. Okay, so we have 1 iron hatch store and we just need 2, but we need a shite ton of ingots. Ingotias. So I don't know. I don't know if it's just a matter of trust of the process. You surely have a bad base. Any car suggestions you got? Freaking Chevy Silverado 2024 RST. Yeah, you messed up the base. It's not good. Yeah, you can't do anything with a bad base. I'm just kidding. The vehicle I just named is the exact vehicle that I have. I did have a Ford F-150 2011? 2012 before that? I drove her all the way up to Oregon and back for an internship. Whew. It's on her last legs. I can tell you that much. Really depends. I can visualize what the outcome is. Yeah, usually you can see the end goal in mind and kind of try to make your way there. Although the thing is, I don't know if this ever happens to y'all, but you have the end goal in mind. Like you can see it, but you can't make it happen in reality. It's very... Ow. It's very weird like that. I don't know what I'm referring to, but I guess just sometimes the way reality is. I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna look sick, and then I can't make it happen. I'm like, oh, I'm depressed. This could look cool, trust. It just happens with a lot of my castles. Let's get you over here. We're definitely going to add the Napster mod. That way we don't have to deal with this constant. I don't want everybody to get whatchamacallit in their hands. Carpal tunnel. Carpalis tunnalis in their little hands. In your little hands. Is that all of them on that one? It is. Wait for this thing to get teed up. Ford his ass, but W Chevrolet. I said where I was coming already. It's very wild. I do like it a lot. It's got a big nice screen in it. Oh yeah. Isn't it weird how worked up we get over just like everybody wants a big fucking screen in their vehicle just to do the same thing they would with some buttons. It's like, listen, man, you don't need to spend that much money. Like my dad has a brand new Denali. What is it? I don't know what year it is. It's like a 2021 diesel, and it's got like a nice screen in there. But oh, I need a bloom for this. So I got bloom in my hand. I apologize for that. But he's like, yeah, I want to get a new one just because I want a bigger screen. I was like, bro, what are you talking about? You can do the same shit. Now, granted, I think it does look cooler, but I mean, really? I don't like screens in cars. I do like screens in cars, I'll be honest. Maybe just because, I don't know. I do like them. I can't say that I don't like them, but it's not like huge on my bucket list. I'm like, I gotta have a big screen. It's a big screen or nothing. Freaking compensating, dude. I need huge rims. I need all that. Give me everything. Denali looks sick. It is nice, dude. I'll have to put a picture of it in the Discord. It's fucking beefy. It's a beefy boy. Modern cars look boring to me. Yeah, do you like the older kind of muscle cars or vintage style cars? I feel like the older cars, they just have some personality. All these dealerships are coming out with these electric trucks, and they look very bland. You know, they don't feel like they have any muscle to them. The new Chevrolets look amazing. I don't mind the screen. It blows my mind. Any old cars, to be honest. I see some of them in the area, man. I see them every once in a while. I'm like, nice, dude. I did see a nice looking Ford Mustang muscle type car. I was like, oh yeah, baby. It just does something for me. I think it does something for the whole population. Shut up, Drifter boy. Where's the Drifter Hater Club when we need him? Get these drifters out of here. Almost on this last hammer bit. I was raised on old cars. I love old cars. What is going on here? Why am I seeing an outline there? Is that oh, it just needs to be above. Okay, I'm just lost my damn mind. Well, I just feel like everything that back in the day had, you know, it had that personality, and now it's all like, I mean, I guess I can't really say it wasn't mass manufactured, but I don't know. There's just a difference between things in design and today. Like another thing, going back to architecture, when I see foreign countries and their architecture, I feel like it just looks so much better than ours because we have all these chain restaurants and these chain fucking like Walmart. It's just a big box full of the stuff you need. Target, same way. Now, I will say the McDonald's and stuff, the newer ones, they do have this more modern look, but it's still the modern look. And they're all boxy. They're all boxy, dude. It's just like my Minecraft builds. All squares. But I don't know. I don't like that. That's one thing I like about foreign countries is I feel like their buildings just look so much better than ours. Older buildings are nicer, yes. It's not really design, it's just it has history behind it. We going simplified for no reason at all. Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, once again, it's just the mass-produced thing. Like, they're just trying to put as many out there as they can. They're not thinking about... They don't really give a shit about the architecture. They're like, you know, does it make money or does it not? And I've been thinking about this recently, how money just destroys art, dude. It's just the sad nature of it. And the fact is that we all need money. But man, some good art is just hard to come by, truly. Especially nowadays. Everybody's got to get that dollar bill. I get it. I get it. Don't yell at me, okay? I totally get it. I meant to heat this up. Why is this not heated up? Or still look decent? It depends. I will say, in terms of it depending, there are a bunch of new... There are modern and newer buildings that do look sick as balls, so I can't sit here and say that it doesn't exist, but I feel like on average, it's not as common. GM really still cares about design. Ford still does kind of. Most foreign brands just gave up. Yeah, Toyota stuff is kind of meh. I like Kia's vehicles. The Kias are kind of cool looking. There's a Kia. There's like a 4-door Kia. I don't remember what it's called. It's not the Telluride. My mother has a Telluride. It's like a smaller little sports looking car. It looks very cool. I don't know if it goes fast or what. Did you ever get an electric car? Anybody? Like it would be cool to have an electric car just because of how quiet they are. There's just mass of these dudes outside my doorway. Go away! Nobody wants you. Only like American brands. That's fair enough. I'll never get electric. Never. Never say never, bros only. Never say never. You may want a Cybertruck die. You may want a Cybertruck. I saw the ugliest Cybertruck of my life today. It was green. It was like neon green with black. I think the green was supposed to be kind of like flames. Oh god, it was terrible, dude. Worst shit I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm not even like a Cybertruck hater, really. But it was just, it was god awful. Can't fix it easily. That's a good point. Electric is so trash. No personality, no sound, no fun. Great Cybertruck. It's disgusting. I love how much y'all are just giving it to the electric vehicles. I said never and I meant it. I just shoot me before I get electric. We got some staunch Americans here. I probably wouldn't either, just because I feel like I had to have gas or diesel to haul stuff around. But I mean, it would, the Cybertrucks would be cool to be in a spaceship type of deal. I can't totally disrespect them, but I don't think I would. That would only be if I had like fun money. I don't think that's gonna happen. So get one of those roadsters that go 0 to 60 in a crazy amount of time. Go up, please. I feel like this hammer in this has been acting real weird for me for some reason. I don't know why. They're real strange. Real strange. Go. Okay, let's rotate this around. Excuse me. See, like there's this green right there on the edge. I don't get what that is. That's driving me nuts. I've never had... Maybe I need to update my game. I've been needing to update my game for a while. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. Let's bring this over. Oh, can't bring that one over. Bring this one over. Come over here, boy. TBH, electric golf carts are fun. Electric golf carts are fun. That is true. I used to have an electric golf cart. We also used to have a Razor. I forget what the deal was. I don't know. I don't have a big brain when it comes to vehicles and mechanical deals, but it went real fast. We always used to ride the golf cart around when we lived in a more rural area, or when I lived... Bro, you're laying on my keyboard. You're laying on my keyboard! Don't press the button. Don't press the button. Don't do it. It was real fun to ride. There's probably nothing better than riding around an electric golf cart in your neighborhood when it's like in the evening, a summer evening. It's, you know, it's cooling off. Feels real good. Second iron hatch door down, baby. Let's go. Big dubs. Big W. Big W. That's 2. All right, let's get this last one done. See how that rhymed. I guess I can just keep these in my inventory, but I do need coal. It's glitched. Since it's technically a mesh, it could be glitching. See, that's what everybody always has. No, they're just so smart. I'm glad you understand video game stuff. Understand why a glitch happens. I'm just like, why is shit no worky? Shit to no work. You're gonna knock my water bottle over. In my head, I'm like, shit no worky. Why it no worky? Somebody make it worky. Please. Thank you. Is this done? Oh, yeah, this is done. Give me that black coal. Thank you. I love taking a drive at like dawn. So relaxing. Oh. Not realize the boys were in town. It is. I wish I lived on the coast somewhere and could take a drive just out on the coast. Like there's a stretch of California there where they have a coast that is like absolutely beautiful. I'm done messing with you. I'm not playing with you. I'm done playing with you. Get out of here. Okay. Bang. Iron me, please. Bappy. Sure. Is this getting worked? You working on this guy? Oh, we need to heat these up first. Actually, this comes second. Shit. There we go. Heat those up. I like learning. It's good that you like learning instead of scrolling, you know, TikTok. I enjoy the countryside more, to be honest. I don't know. That's hard for me because I lived in Oklahoma for most of my life, and I did an internship in Portland, Oregon, and oh my gosh, dude, it is. If I didn't have family that lived in the southern area of the United States, I would live in Portland, Oregon on the coast, dude. It's unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable. But I do like living in a rural area. I think I can't not live in a rural area. In a small town. I love small towns. Like, dude, I hate going to the grocery store and there being a gazillion people there. It's absolutely unbearable. Fucking, sorry, elbow to asshole in a grocery store. It's just like, dude. I was born and raised in a small town. The coast is amazing, to be honest. Portland's kind of a dump. Portland is kind of a dump. But if you go beyond Portland, you can go to the coast. It's... Let me change this. Sorry, I got distracted by that. If you go to the coast of Oregon, it's like 2 hours west of Portland. Oh, it's so beautiful. Cannon Beach. It's great. But yeah, Portland is kind of a dump. I will 100% agree with you there, bros only. I interned there for like a couple of months, and Portland does kind of... I think it was really good at one point, but there was a lot of crackheads while I was there. It was actually insane. It was really insane. I've been to Austin, and people are like, man, all these crackheads here. And I'm like, dude, you have no fucking idea. You don't even know what's good, cousin. Portland, this is nothing compared to Portland. I mean, these are just some dudes hanging out, and you've mistaken them for crackheads. Yeah, it's pretty silent in town. I love that. I love that. Neither city is fine, I'm sure. South Carolina on the coast is amazing. I've never been east in the United States. I've always gone west. I've always wanted to go to the east side. East side. I don't know what the sign is. I don't know what the sign is. Somebody throw the east side sign up for me. Whatever the gang members say. East side. I do want to go. A lot of history over there, I feel like, you know? No manifest destiny going on over there. Just a bunch of guys hanging out. Throwing tea parties in Boston. Freaking just separating from the British. Just a couple guys just hanging out. Having a good time. Not taking no bullshit from no one. Is this heating up? God dang, this is the most annoying thing ever. Massachusetts coast is nice. I live on the East Coast. Oh, really? There you go. Boston isn't as bad as most cities, but it's still kind of meh. Well, America basically started in the East, so yeah, and that's the thing that is why it has so much history. I think West was like the last thing we did. Yeah, West is all very modern. Very boring. Boring. It's all very modern, so that's why California's all, you know, got all the TikTok houses. Isn't that crazy? Would y'all ever live in a house full of other people doing like content creation type stuff? That's just crazy, dude. I don't know if I could do that. It's like... I feel like it's just a bunch of jerk-offs. You know what I mean? Like, that's the best way I can describe it. It's all dudes that are like... on steroids, have curly hair, and do a lot of dancing. It's like, no thanks, man. There's nothing wrong if you're jacked and you have curly hair and you dance, but specifically those guys, I'm not a big fan. You know what I mean? Now, back in the day when they used to do like the MLG, like you know, Nate Shot and them, the Optic House and all that shit. That was pretty tight. I was a fan of that. I can get behind just gaming out, that I can get behind, but doing TikTok dances, Jake Paul type stuff, no thanks. No thanks. No thanks, no. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would rather have my own space. I do appreciate having my own space by quite a significant amount, and that's why I want to live in a rural area. That's currently not the case. I think my neighbor downstairs hears my cat going absolutely ballistic every once in a while. Like 2:30 in the morning, just knocking shit over. Just because God only knows why. So I do apologize to my downstairs neighbor for that, but she is welcome to come and pet the kitty at any time. I just don't know if the kitty is welcome to be petted at any time. You know what I mean? I'm fine with it, but he may not be. Social media is not my strong part, so I don't know. I just don't know. I just feel like social media used to be so good. You know what I mean? Like, it used to be so good. Like, actually. It used to be phenomenal, and then it got kind of... What do y'all think went wrong? Exactly, because I feel like it didn't feel as harmful as it did back then. I don't know really how to explain it. Like, it felt like it was okay to have Instagram, you know, because it was just... Well, I mean, with Instagram, for example, like, it was one of the first, and it was just everybody you knew. It wasn't like meme pages and sports pages and just fucking, you know, all these Instagram models that are just basically half naked on the platform. It's like you just have, it's nothing but that on your feed. It's like, dude, I can't even find my own friends' posts anymore. It's just nothing but random people and memes and sports. It's like, dude, I can't even, or Kevin Hart shit. Trending pages and etc. Maybe that's where we went wrong, is we went trending pages. That's a good point. Like, originally it was just for, I don't know if y'all remember this, but there was this app. It had a very brief lifespan. It was called this would be crazy if y'all had this. It was called Yik Yak. I think they had this while I was in middle school, so this was a long time ago. What are you doing, guy? You just hanging out? You just hanging out, guy? It's just looking at me like, human, give me some attention. Nope, you go back over here. This app called Yik Yak, and it had, I guess, like a certain area code, right? And you would post on there. You could post on there anonymously. Oh, bro, you can't get on here. You could post on there anonymously. Fuck, why can't I say anonymously? There we go. Got it that time. Hell yeah, brother. And that was where all the juice was. It was very, very brief, but there was juice on there for a little bit. People were talking shit. They were spilling the beads. And then the school got involved. And that was the end of that. And I got banned. I remember that. I never got it. My school uses Yik Yak, but it's full of people looking for NSFW stuff and posting. So it's still a thing. But my social geek friend... Oh, whoops. Hello. Where you at, guy? Ow, ow, ow. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. Excuse me. Oh my god, that hurt. Bartholomew, I'm sorry, dude. You have to fend for yourself. Brother. Change it to that one. There we go. Eat this last turnip. Get some of this stuff warmed up. I guess I don't really need to get it that warmed up if we don't have an... Oh, that's right. Go back to hitting it. There we go. I didn't realize it was still around. But, I mean, that makes sense that that's all it's used for. Things like that usually seem to degenerate at a very rapid pace. Should make our own app. Sometimes I was thinking about that. It would be cool to make our own app. Have a community app. I don't know what it would be centered around, or if you can do anything better than you can right now. You know what I mean? Do anything better than it's already been done. This dude. I hope you can see this, by the way. He's currently tearing up the rug on my floor. Hey man, what are you doing? What are you doing? He don't know. He has no idea. All he knows is that I'm about to take a drink of this bee juice. I don't know, social media after it got filled with politics and etc. just gone bad. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. No, he's done. Hold on. Wait for it. He's going to spaz out here in a second. Maybe he won't. Spaz out. Do something cool. Do a flip. Do a flip. Do a flip. Oh, here he goes. Yep. Yep. No, he's not going to do it. Whatever, bro. You're lame. Yeah, I'm over the politics shit, dude. I was scrolling on Twitter. I got Twitter for this YouTube channel. Because I was like, I don't know. I guess I could tweet and stuff. I guess. I don't know. Got on there. I haven't had Twitter for years. Oh my God, is Twitter a cesspool? And maybe that's because I just don't follow anybody. I don't have like follow anybody on there. But Jesus, dude, it was like nothing but politics, like people doing crazy shit. I was like, okay, let me get off of here because this is just not it. Not it. So I don't know how much longer I want to continue with Twitter. Maybe that's just because my feed isn't curated the way it needs to be, if you will. My bad, Elon Musk. Sheesh. Can I really not go up right here? What are we doing? Go back like this. Why won't you move? There's nothing wrong with you. Oh, it's too cold to work. My bad. Let me stop yelling. Why does shit like that happens to me all the time in this game? I mean, I care about politics. I just don't need to see it 24/7 on social media. Here's my thing about that. And I agree with you, first of all. But I saw somebody talking about this the other day. They're like, dude, I don't need to know what happens in Gaza or Palestine or any of that. I'm like, same. You know, there's literally nothing I can do about it. Maybe there could be something, but it doesn't currently affect my life. Like, it's not here and now. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tweet out into the void like I have a valid ass opinion. You know what I mean? I'm just a guy just hanging out. There's no reason for anybody to take my opinion seriously on whether other individuals should be bombing each other or not. I mean, if you were to ask me my opinion, I'd say, yeah, we could tone it down on the bombing just a little bit. Seems like it gets a little excessive at times. You know, it's just it was a very, very impolite thing to do. But overall, like, I don't need to have an opinion on everything, you know? We can do nothing, exactly. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. So I'm not going to yell at everybody and be like, look at this shit. What are we doing? It's like, bro, I'm not doing anything. I'm literally doing nothing. I'm just trying to enjoy my life while I'm here because it's going to be a very short time. We've got a nice bit of time of peace here, and I'm going to play Vintage Story and talk to my friends. This actually went better than I thought. I feel like this Iron Hatch door did not take as long to make. Maybe. Could be wrong about that. We will see. It's got a very, very odd shape. We should be close to being able to make one after getting this done. Let me move this. I mean, walking into the business world, I think basic understanding of politics is pretty important for the average person. I don't care. Yeah, if you're going to be doing any sort of trading of goods, I feel like it's important, or any selling of products. I mean, just like a pure example previously was the tariffs. I don't know shit about tariffs or how that, I mean, I know a little bit, but I don't know what that looks like from a business owner's perspective. But that seems like it would be important. You know what I mean? Okay, so we got 3 of those. What about fire clay? Hey, you're done. Let me put my armor on and I'm gonna spank that booty. I'm gonna spank that little booty of yours. Come here, boy. Come here. I'm done playing with you. I'm not playing with you. Don't you run for me. I'm not playing with you. Come back here, pussy. It's crazy that these guys just run from you. Come here. His back is just messed up, dude. Jeez. Surely that was a human at one point, right? I hate those channels that know nothing about politics, but like to imply their stupid opinion makes no sense at all. Finally, some based Some base takes. Did this guy just disappear? I thought there was another guy over here. It doesn't affect us unless we're dealing in foreign trade. The tariffs benefit me if I want to start a business in America. Do they really? In what capacity? I'm curious. Benefits everyone, to be fair. I don't know too much about it. And then again, I don't know too much about a lot of things. But if it benefits us, dude, I'm here for it. I feel like a lot of people in America are like not fans of us getting benefits. You know what I mean? Like we're always trying to save the rest of the world. Can't even save ourselves. Come on, man. I have one deal of anthracite. I don't know what to do with it. I need to burn it in a fashion of glory. Okay, so beehive kiln. Refractory bricks, brick gratings, and iron hatch doors. Okay, we need a kiln door. How do we fire brick kiln door? Oh, we need 4 iron rods. How does one craft an iron rod is the question that we must ponder. I'm out of food. I'm gonna starve. There's gonna come a point where I've run out of food for the winter. It's something I guess I'll have to go hunting for some danger noodles or whatever. Wish we had danger noodles. I feel like that would make for good eating. People would rather my product because it's cheaper compared to China. It's kind of a crazy thing about like every piece of clothing being made from China is a little excessive. I guess I don't need to go in there. What did I need? Oh, iron rod. That's right. Got distracted. Since the US dollar is not leaving the US from buying US product, it helps our economy because that money is going right back into the US. Yeah, we have too much money leaving our economy and going into other places. I can't get my roads fixed, man. I can't get my freaking roads fixed for nothing. We need to stop sending so much money everywhere else. Whatever, I'm not a politician though. Iron rods. So I do need to keep heating these up. Damn, I need that coal. My bad, coal. My bad. Let me get you back, baby. Get here. Get here. Perfect. Oh, I just threw a piece. I love the throwing noise in this game. You like that? You like that? That's a bracing dead. Yeah, there's a lot more. Yeah, I bet it gets pretty interesting. But I'm not sitting here yapping all night. Yeah, no need for that. I'm not selling any products, so a freaking advertisement's gonna sell me something though. Where I wanted to warm up some of these ingots. It's too bad that I can't do some of this stuff with meteoric iron ingots, but maybe I could. Maybe I'm just not trying hard enough. Right? What'd I do with the iron? I put them all the way in the other chest? I gotta get more organized. Did I update the days? I want to say I did. I think I did. I did it. I did do it. Where did you go? Thank you, Iron Blooms. I mean, you'll be alright. Hopefully I'll be alright. Only thing is, I don't want to be unemployed. I want to be unemployed. Oh. I mean, we're not doing too bad right now. It's funny because the thing is I feel like retrospectively, if you're looking at I mean, not US history specifically, but history from, if you're just looking at historical perspective, like we've got it so good compared to the rest of the history, but also it could be so much better and we're just doing everything we can to fuck it up. You know what I mean? US will be a happy nation again. I want us to be all one. I want us to all be on the same page. Like we're trying to ruin what we got good. I'm gonna put this down. Iron rod, yes, thank you. Oh, this is not gonna be difficult to make. That's wonderful. I need 4 of these, yes? Yes. Then just bring these up like so. Should be easy enough. Wonderful. Yes. Very good, very good. All I can say though, I don't know why I did that actually. I don't know if that was the most efficient or not. all I can say though is I'm happy to have air conditioning and happy to be able to do this with y'all and be able to talk to y'all is a blessing in and of itself, because I know not everybody gets this opportunity. So once again, thank you guys for spending your time here and hanging out. God dang it, I'm messing this up. Just because I know this is not available to everyone and not everybody gets an opportunity like this. So always want to reiterate that. Fair trade will help us be happy nation, because everyone else right now pretty much live in golden ages, I guess. Easy. What does easy stand for, bros only? Does it stand for something, or is it just like easy, you know, like just slogan wise? I'm curious. Not 100% about all around the world, so don't serious. Easy. Okay. That's what I figured. I can get down with that. I'm still on the danger noodle things. I do like that comment, Lucas, if you're out there. Good old danger noodles. I guess I could heat up an iron bloom and work it myself as well. That would speed along the process. There we go. Like a little pea juice. A little bit of pea juice break. Oh wow, this lady is getting it. This lady is getting it. One thing I want to bring up, what is y'all's, I meant to ask this last stream, I think, because every time I think of this Witcher music, I don't know if y'all have ever played The Witcher 3. It's a great game, by the way. It's an absolutely amazing game, one of my favorite games of all time. But I'm reading the Witcher book series. Is there any books out there that y'all like particularly? Like what kind of, if y'all do any reading, what kind of books do you read? I started off reading like a bunch of, you know, like self-improvement type books when I was younger, and then now I've gotten more into fiction, and I like a good fiction book, you know what I mean? I just like a good story to immerse myself in. So I'm reading The Witcher 3, or I'm not reading The Witcher 3, I'm reading The Witcher right now. It's pretty good, I would say. It's pretty good. I do like the books. Netflix series, not as, but I do like reading psychology type stuff as well, and philosophical stuff. I like philosophical stuff to a point, because sometimes after that point, that shit just like, my brain just can't handle it anymore, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this guy's talking about. Like I lost the plot, you know what I mean? Like I could see the knowledge and the wisdom there for a little bit. I'm like, okay, he's kind of spitting. This guy's spitting, and then it gets too complex for me, and I just lose the whole thing, and I'm like, oh, like fuck, this is my bad, dude. I just had to give up. I don't know what you're saying anymore. Car history books and car manuals. Hey, that's some form of education and reading. Oh no, I ran out of coal. Whoops. That counts too, in my opinion. That's learning, if you will. Oh, my nose is stopped up. But yeah, I should put, there's just so many Discord channels to be made. But book recommendations. I put game recommendations, but I need book recommendations. Well, I never remember those books. I get distracted by life and forget. It's also hard, just period. I think the average amount of reading that people do, look at this sunset, wowzers. The average amount of reading that people do, it's hard to read when you have a phone. I don't think that's an outlandish comment. Reading is extremely difficult when you have a phone. It's like, bro, why read when I can just scroll on Reddit and, you know, scroll my life away. I can have you a DC server if you want. I can be staff, lol. That would be cool. I'm not wanting to scale everything just yet. I'm thinking once I move and I can, like, unfortunately, I wish I could do this at a longer period of time. I don't know how many people would be interested in like longer day streams. It's just unfortunately the way like my job works is it takes so much time out of the day. But at some point I really want to do this for longer and do this all the time. It'd be so sick. That's the plan eventually, hopefully. We'll see. I do appreciate that. I don't really read much. I get busy working on cars. Hey, whatever you like as your pastime, honestly. Make me staff? Bet. Roger that. I feel like anybody that is in the stream that comes and hangs out, I could make staff, no problem. Like everybody is very, very cool. I meant to ask Emily if she ever got to be a moderator on the Vintage Story server. This is cooking. Let me put an Iron Bloom in there. I mean, since you don't do streams too often, I can help moderate for now, right? Yeah, I want to do longer sessions and more often for a while. It's just like I just can't afford to right now with trying to. The main deal is making videos at the moment is what the main focus is, and then hopefully when it become an option where I can just stream all day, we can hang out, and videos could be a process of that, or a product of that, I guess. I never enjoyed reading. I think it was ruined for me at an early age. The AR reading in school killed my love for it. Also, welcome in, Snowzo. How are you doing? That's interesting. The AR reading killed your love for it. I don't think that's an outlandish comment. I believe that was the case for a lot of people, because I've heard a lot of stories like that where people are like, yeah, I used to read all the time before I got into school, and they made us do all this required AR bullshit, you know, which perfectly makes sense. Because like my girlfriend, like there were kids who would just like they would just read those super short books to get those stupid high AR points. Like it wasn't. I don't know if the AR point thing, the entire point of it was to make. Oh, I just ate too much lettuce. Lettuce. Oh no, it's cabbage. All right, shut your mouth. I don't know if the whole point of it was to make kids read more, which they did do, but they ruined it for kids in the process because it was all reward based. So if it's ever reward based or incentive based, it ruins the whole like actual process of it. Do whatever you enjoy. Thank you, bros only. Reading in school made me hate reading. School did the same for me, not gonna lie. Yeah, see, that's common. That's tragic. Oh, we're listening to like... There we go. Yeah, that's really a tragedy. I feel like most people really enjoyed reading before the whole AR deal. Does anybody know if like there was an incentive, like what the incentive of the AR points was? If the entire idea was just to get kids to read more, they want us to be educated. In the process, they ruined an entire generation. I do remember, you can't force, yeah. When you're forcing people to read, it ruins the whole point. Exactly. Do any of y'all remember the box tops? Box tops things, they were on like cereal and stuff. You cut them out. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but that was kind of a thing, wasn't it? That was a little bit of a deal. A little bit of a dill pickle. The AR points were a grade at the end of the week. It was to show that a kid actually read the book. Yeah, and then they didn't. It's just that in hindsight, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. It's funny though, Snowzo, how everybody in here, we all had the same deal. Like that was a nationwide executive order to get us all to read books. I think it does one thing, backfires on you and ends up the other way. Genius move. Seemed like some stupid plot that failed. Exactly. Box tops were fire in the book fair. The book fair, yo. Okay, hold on. You might have just hit on something right there. The book fair, let me tell ya. The book fair was the shits. Probably my favorite thing to walk into the... Oh. Nope. Just relax. There you go. Probably my favorite thing about the book fair to walk in and see was the pointer finger stick thing. I don't know if y'all have seen that, but it's like a stick. It's literally a stick with a pointer finger on it. You just fucking poke people with it. Or just point at shit. It's over there. You know, it's just like the dumbest thing ever, but it was great. To me, sounds like trust issues. That's like a derided comment right there. I'm pretty sure they have more than trust issues. Trust issues / control issues / they don't believe in us issues. Oh, hello. Oh, warm up, guy. I'm pretty antisocial, so I never really enjoyed public stuff. I wonder, I feel like on average, it's another one of my feels. I know that people say, you know, phones and things of that nature is what kind of has made us more antisocial and not as good communicators and all that good stuff. But I also feel like there's a status quo sometimes. Like there's trends that kind of embed themselves in social context that make situations more uncomfortable than they should be. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like, I'm trying to think of what a good example would be. I can't think of a good example right now. The only example I really can think of is in like corporate offices. I know everybody can't relate to this, but like the way you're supposed to act in a professional manner, you know what I mean? Makes it very not real interaction. I don't know if anybody has dealt with that, but like that's kind of what I mean. But like that in a less corporate sense and professional sense, and more just like everyday interaction, like cultural things in a way as well. I feel like we've integrated some cultural things that are not good. They're not healthy. Bro got a whole gallon of lemonade. Oh, hold on. Let me tell you, Stozo. Let me tell you, you think this is lemonade. You wish this was lemonade. Look at this, John, right here. You see this? This is dill juice, baby. This ain't nothing but pea juice. And that ain't for piss juice. That's for pickle juice. Pickle juice, baby. That's what we're on. Get you a freaking gallon of pickle juice and get right. The dill juice is crazy. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. And he said, oh, hell no. It was interaction with people early. Oh, I got you, Diesel. I work a corporate job now and I understand what you're saying. Yeah, if you work a corporate job, then you understand exactly. You get the whole context of what I'm saying. It really is. I'm glad that somebody can relate. I did deal with that when I tried to buy a new phone, bro. Oh my lord. Talk normal, Chief. No, it's actually pee. Yeah, it's actually piss. It's actually Bear Grylls piss in an entire jug. I now have superpowers and can talk to snakes, aka danger noodles. No problem. It's real easy for me. Real simple. I live a simple life. There's nothing absolutely extravagant going on here. Said, oh, hell no, dill juice is crazy. Oh my gosh. That's too funny. That's too funny. I hate talking to corporate too. Yeah, dude. It's super... I really don't understand where the culture came from of being like super professional and like... I guess I get it sometimes, because sometimes you hear people say things and you're like, ooh, that doesn't sound very good. But can't we just... I think what the deal is it's a incentive-based, look good, notice me competition. And once again, when it's incentive-based and there are things like money involved, that's when it gets real slimy. It gets really, really sticky when people are competing for something like money, because it is do whatever it takes at all costs to win. You know what I mean? So I think that's part of the issue. I don't want to keep going back to money because it obviously has done a lot for us, but it's I don't know. It's an odd deal when you have incentives like that. I started mocking him until he listened to me. It's I don't know. I honestly, I try to be bad statement. Yeah, I feel you. I try to be thank you. I try to not be like too corpo and stuff in the way that I act and say and talk to people. Like you can tell, and I noticed this in younger individuals, just because I think they're probably not as good as hiding it as people who are more experienced, to be completely honest with you. But you can tell in certain individuals, like when they come in, they talk like very, they understand the culture, but they're way too obvious with the fact that they understand how the culture works. You know what I mean? Like they can't hide it. They try to like immediately emulate it and be like, look at me, like I'm, you know, look at me type stuff. And I just cannot bring my soul to like do that. Like I just try to keep it real with people and not do anything outlandish, because obviously some of the things that I say are crazy. But I mean, that's how everybody is. Everybody just curtains it for the time being and act like we aren't all weird. You know what I mean? Money is the root of good and evil. It's all about a balance. It's all about a balance. I hate corporate talk. My company won't have it. And that's another thing is, you know, I feel like part of me feels like if you start a business, you'll be like, man, my company's not going to have corporate talk. And then maybe you finally understand like, oh, these are the reasons why companies have corporate talk. You know, like it makes my life a lot easier or something like that. But if I'm going to start a company as well, I do not want that shit. It truly is awful. It's so unnecessary, stressful for people. This is still burning and I'm not burning that. They talk blatantly. The confidence gets over the head. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, they try too hard, dude. They're trying way too hard. It's like, buddy, relax. Just relax. Everybody can see you. It's good. It's good. Corporate talk is important. It's more profound. The only pushback I have is sometimes it really, like, in my opinion. Okay, so that's the last iron rod. So we should be able to build the beehive kiln with that. My thing is that I feel like when people are talking for the purpose of looking good, it dilutes the entire message, because then you're just talking for talking's sake and you're not actually talking to be productive and have an impact. Like, I know a lot of these corporations have meetings all the time. And the thing is with these meetings, like people are saying the same shit over and again and spitting out like, you know, platitudes and things of that nature. And it dilutes it, which really the point of things should be to be productive, right? But at a point it becomes, you know, who looks the smartest or who's doing the most talking, who has the most visibility that we can see, like, oh, they must be doing shit. You know what I mean? So it ruins the message you're trying to give when you do stuff like that. And a lot of people will end up doing that. And it kind of becomes natural in the culture for people to feel like they need to constantly like be saying something. Like, yeah, bro, just relax. Not everything you have to say is profound. Well, no impact is implied only in sales. It's important. Yeah, in sales. Yeah, I completely agree with that. Yeah, I completely agree with that. I can get behind sales being professional. Because when you're selling something, you want to you do want to be professional, because you want the customer to, you know, trust that you have your shit together. Oh, these guys got their shit together. Okay, so 4 iron rods. That made, what did that make? I can't remember what that made. Excuse me, guy. Can I help you? What are you doing? I was using these, oh, for the kiln door. That's right. Okay, so let's make a kiln door. Oh gosh, big pickle juice burp right there. Okay, yes, perfect. We have the things for this. Wonderful. Wonderful. We shall make this. Just keep it simple, trust me. There's a fucking guy in my house. Hey guy, what are you're not allowed in here. How did you get in here? You little slimy turd. Turd boy, get out of here. Play dead or something. Yeah. Oh, you're not actually dead? Oh, shit on you. Okay, so we needed fire clay bricks. We needed 12 of them. Yes, 12. Hello, 12 bricks. And then 8 nails and strips. Ooh. Are you rhyming? See if we can do this off the dome. If I remember what the crafting recipe is. I think I do. Oh. Oops. I kind of messed that up. 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 There we go. Hey, oh, Firebird killing door. Actually, I'm gonna wait. To make that. Wait to make that, actually. We have our structure laid down. I see being professional as a length of respect. I like that. I like defining it that way. I do like that. Need more light? I know. Where do you think he spawned in at? Is my question. Maybe I need to bring the candles over here. Bartholomew, you're still alive. Wonderful. It's very good. Very good, Bartholomew. But you're still alive, brother. Take these candles out of here and put them down there. I do have lantern in hand. Give me these candles. Do I have to break these? If I break these, will they disappear forever? That'll make me a sad boy. Okay, no they don't. Thank goodness gracious. Jeez Louise. Being tight is right, trust me. Okay. I can be tight. That is fine, mate. Can't let people get too lightly leads to issues. Yeah. Yeah, 100% agree with that. There is, just like in everything in life, there is a fine balance that you have to follow. These candles provide 0 lighting. If anybody was wondering, these candles, not worth shit. Not worth shit. That's terrible. Does it even emit light? No, it doesn't. All right. Perfect. Straight decoration. Okay, well, I guess I'll just take these and shove them, because what else am I going to do with them? They do look pretty, though. I like them. Let me put them somewhere where they can look even prettier, like up on a shelf. Yeah, look at that. Hello, beautiful. I like you. I want to take you home with me. Is that a piece of coal? Yes, it's a piece of brown coal. Just how did you get there? Where did that get there? What the hell? Me and you, once you let people do what they think is right, it leads to various issues. I have a mod that adds candle holders. They are nicer. I almost said chandelier. From the chandelier is the brightest light source, I believe. What is it, like 34 or something like that? Chandelier. 24, my bad. I'm overestimating. What is the lantern compared to that? Lantern? Nope. Lantern is 18. Oh, damn. The chandelier is bright AF, boy. Goodness gracious me. I do have do you know, bros, only if I can stick the candles on the chandelier? Stop saying that. I'm sorry. I have one somewhere. Oh, there it is. Hello. Oh, I can add candles to it. Hello. Hold on. Let me spit on it. Spit on it. Oh, we got some light. Okay. Okay. I wonder how much light it's emitting. I got this. I saw this. If y'all were unaware, you need max for the 24 light. Oh, okay. How many is that? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I like that. I saw this. If you throw your cooking pot full of rot in the water. No. Oh, I did it. Oh, yeah. It actually worked. Hell yeah. I thought I was going to embarrass myself there in front of the whole crowd for a second. I was like, well, this is fucking... It's a tad bit embarrassing. I thought this was going to fix it. Perfect. Spit on that thing. Hey, spit on it. Spit on it. I do have a... Oh, gosh. I might sneeze. Wow. You ever get that tingly in your nose? Get that tingly feeling? Oh. Get you kind of feeling righteous. I don't know. Okay, so we have everything that we need for the beehive kiln. From what I believe. We've got the stuff to make the kiln door. Let me make refractory brick gratings. How are these made? Oh, no, not you. I'm not talking about you. Wait, these can be made out of fire clay, right? Oh, maybe I just need to look up gratings and not refractory brick. Fire clay. Okay, so how does one make... No, where did you come from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Fire clay. Maybe just look up gratings. There's some of the stuff in here is named sometimes in a not very... Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, so it does take the bricks on its own. But how many do I need? I think I need 9. Wait, no, yeah, 9. I need 9, and then I also think you can make. I need what's 7, 15? I need 15 of these, so I need more bricks. Did I use all my bricks? Oh, we can make those. Oh, we're good. We're fucking chilling. We're chilling. Get that? Oh yeah, drives me insane. Right, just makes me feel unholy. Snort some pepper, the tingling will go away. Do some quick, chop some pepper up with a credit card and give it a quick snort. I did, you know what? Now that you say that, Lucas, thank you for bringing that up. You've unearthed a memory that was forever deep lost in the back of my brain. I'm going to unearth for everybody to hear. It's just great. You're gonna love this. I don't know if you're gonna love this or not. I need to fire these up. That's unfortunate. Okay, we'll fire those up. That's no worries. That'll be easy. Speaking of snorting stuff, I'm gonna go eat dinner right back. If you in before I leave, have a great stream and audio. Thank you for hanging out, Diesel. I'm probably gonna end the stream here soon. I'll have to get up early for work, so it'll be a little earlier. But yeah, thank you for coming in, man, and chatting and hanging out. I appreciate it. Enjoy your dinner, brother. About snorting stuff, by the way. Back, I think I was in 6th grade, and we had a bunch of pixie dust. You know, like, I don't know if y'all have ever had the pixie dust. They come in like a tube, and you just like, you down that thing. I thought it would be cool and impress all the girls and all the ladies if I snorted that thing. You know what I mean? You just chop it up a little bit and just give it a quick, you know, quick little sniffy sniff. Just put some on, just quick snort, no problem. That shit hurted it. That shit hurted it. It made my eyes just like, and my sinuses were just fricked for the entire day. No ladies were impressed. I did not get any ladies from that. It was nowhere near as cool as I thought it was going to be. Have y'all ever done super embarrassing? It's funny how far you would go back in the day to be like, look at me, I'm cool. You know what I mean? Hey ladies, look over here. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, you know, I do this. This is what I do. Cool things? Yes, that's me. Mr. Cool Guy. All the time. Never. No. No, I can't say that I've done that was something I've done that was a little bit outlandish. That was like 6th grade. Like, what are we doing? I'm pretty sure I got in trouble by the teacher for that. They were like, what's wrong with you? I was like, Miss freaking BJ, you don't understand. Yes, that's true. That wasn't made up, by the way. Miss BJ, you don't understand. Like, there's ladies in the back there. I'm trying to get their attention. Can't you see? Clearly, you're cock blocking me, bro. I used to do stuff I can't imagine what Pixie Stick would do to you. I have also done snuff, pixie dust. Yeah. Snuff, pixie dust. Trust. Trust. Yeah. Yeah. My dad actually recently quit doing stuff a while ago. Good for him. Wonderful for him. But yeah, I've done some as well. I would do the pouches if I did anything. I can't do the I just can't do all the little bits and bobs in my teeth, you know, like all the little grains and stuff. I just annoy the shit out of me. The unfortunate part is that we're gonna have to fire all of these, so we need Bartholomew. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't panic. Once again, we're gonna need a booty load of firewood, grass, and sticks. I think we have a lot of grass and sticks, but we don't have a lot of firewood, which out of those 3 is the one that I would want to have the least of. It'll be very, very easy to get. Excuse me, Bartholomew. I did that too, but I meant the snuff you snort. Burns like fire. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine, Lucas. I literally cannot even imagine. I bet it does burn really bad. Like, jeez. Okay, so here's the dry grass. I don't know how people keep it up. I actually seen I don't know What in all the hell are you drinking? It looks like a bottle of cooking oil. Oh, Lucas. Let me put you on. Let me put you on. What am I drinking? Snowzo earlier said whole deal of lemon. I'm gonna put you on. This is going to change your entire life. Let me just pull it to the side. Slowly raise it. Yeah, and I'll let you read the front there. You know, you see what it says? Dill juice. Best made. Made best. Juice dill. I'm drinking a whole entire jug of pickle juice. It's the pea juice. You gotta. He said no. No, ... It's literally. It is a gallon jug that I got from HEB of pickle juice. And I've been drinking it. The reason why I got on this whole deal is because recently I started eating cheese and pickles again together and crackers. And I was like, dang, drinking like the leftover pickle juice from the jar seemed like a necessary evil. And I was like, this is kind of fire. And I was like, I need like an entire jug of this because I kept drinking it so fast. I need an entire deal. So now I've acquired one. That's a thing. It is a thing. Best Made might be the only one who does it because usually like the pickle brand that I get is kosher or Mount Kosher, I think, or some shit like that. Best Made, they have like the small thin hamburger pickle slices. And they're the only one I found that was doing a jug. And it literally smells exactly like their pickles, which is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Hopefully, I really hope at some point in time that somebody will come over to my side and drink pickle juice with me and become one of us. It's pea juice. That biz juice. It's pickle juice. Okay. Covered that. But yeah. For the stream, that'll do it. Just for the pure fact that I've got some things I have to attend to early in the morning. Unfortunately, live calls, right? But once again, just like every time, you guys are going to get sick of hearing me say it. But I do just always appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out, chatting. Always, like I said, always a blessing, and I always have fun talking to y'all. And if you ever want to stay up to date on the stuff in the Discord, is where everything will be, and everybody is posting their builds and stuff in there. It's really cool to see everybody talking in the Discord and posting stuff and whatnot. It's very, very sick. I think what we have is pretty awesome. So to all those that are jealous out there, stay jealous. I'm just kidding. You can come join, whatever. See you next time. Pros only. I drink pickle juice from time to time. Beet mostly though. I'd love to find a jug like that of those big pickles from the deli. I bet you they got it. Which one is this? What song is this? Which one is the... Anyways, I bet you can find one. But once again, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. We'll be streaming Sunday, 1 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. There shouldn't be any issues with that whatsoever. So that should be all good. That should be absolutely phenomenal. So thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for being in the Discord. Thanks for being a part of our cool community and chatting. We'll see you Sunday, hopefully. And if I don't see you Sunday, have a happy Friday and a happy weekend. And good night to everyone. Night, mate. Good night, Lucas. See you guys next time. Let's see if I can get you some good exit music on the way out here. Let me see.